Hi, this is part 3 of just going through my art sample box, just kind of a quick review. Not review, but just to show what's in there. Maybe you can have get some ideas. Next we have, what do we have here? Oh, this was just a very, very simple, I love these white paper bags. I buy them at Sam's Club by the 500, and I use them for every holiday. Just a lot easier. This was just one for Easter. I ended up doing baskets anyway, as you remember from segment 1, these baskets. But if you don't want to do any work, you can trace this out, have them cut it, color it, and then they can put all of their Easter goodies inside. And there's a rabbit drawn on there, and you would obviously glue on the pink ears, the pink nose, the black whiskers, and this is all done in construction paper. Very simple, something you can do the morning before if you have forgotten to plan for it. Let's see here. Here is a spider adjective. So we have spider adjectives on the legs: hairy, fat, yellow, black, creepy, hungry, happy, juicy. And they glued on their own spider. They came up with their own words. Of course, we had a huge selection of words that we came up with. They drew their spider web in the back. Here is their star sentence using rainbow writing. The hungry spider slurps. So we were focusing on adjective, noun, and verb, which is kind of hard to come up with verbs for spiders, so slurps is a good one. Okay. We have a bunny here that is labeled. This was for an ELD class. We were reading a book about bunnies, and we needed to go over their body parts. So on the computer I typed up the body parts ahead of time, and they cut them out and glued them on the appropriate parts: head, arm, body, paw, leg, and here it says parts of a bunny. And then they got to decorate it with a white crayon and use some brads to assemble. That was a lot of fun. And here we have a life cycle of a frog, which they cut out, put in the correct order, and colored. I had real frogs, tadpoles, then frogs in my classroom, so kind of went with one of our science lessons. That ended up getting taped up on the timeline. This is one of my absolute favorites. This was done in an ELD class. This is called Tear Art, and we were going over the parts of a house in our English language development class. This is the teacher sample, so I don't have the labels on here, but we tore out everything in here, a little each day, and then I typed up the words for chimney, roof, window, door, and then they wanted to add the rest of the labels, so grass, flower, cloud, tree, and they turned out spectacular, and I went ahead and laminated them because it really helps get their tear art to stick flat, because mine, I could glue it flat, but theirs kind of curled and didn't glue so flat, so the laminator really helped. Okay, we have some Georgia O'Keeffe lessons. She is an artist. Here are some of her samples. This was the teacher version of Who is Georgia O'Keeffe? And I think maybe at the bottom of my pile here I have some student samples. And so in my class we did some giant flowers, and also the kids really love to do the skulls in the desert. So okay, well, I hope you got some ideas, and well, thank you very much.